Vincenzo, what did you see from the game?
Well, Chris, for me, I think out of the two, William Patterson had the better chances. You know, 2 hitting off the post is crucial. But for me, I give a lot of credit to the defense for going 110 minutes without conceding a goal. Much credit to Angelo Sandelli, the goalkeeper. So a lot of credit to them. They worked hard. Just like Alec Mateo said, I mean, you generate as much shots as possible and something will come from it. But for me, it's going to be controlling the pace of the game and pushing the tempo when they can, because they play fast offense, and when they do, they'll put some balls into the net.
What went on in the minds?
So it came after the Rutgers-Newark game, and we found out on the bus ride home. So we weren't allowed, and this is what Coach said. He said we weren't allowed to look at the phones during the game. He didn't want it to conflict with the game going on because of the other scores. But when we found out Stockton beat Rutgers-Camden, place was ecstatic. It had a grapevine effect. Dave Armbruster, one of the seniors in the back, had his tablet, so he's looking at the game. And from the back of the bus, it went all the way to the front of the bus to the coaches. And right there, Coach made a speech saying, listen, the Newark game is behind us. Tomorrow starts a new season, the playoff season. We prepare for Montclair, and we're going to take it from there. Everyone was ecstatic. Good feelings all around.
I imagine you're probably filled with excitement, and it's a great jolt to step into the playoffs and have that excitement. Vincenzo, you're actually on the team. You're a player on the team. What did you see being there in the game, everything going well for the Pioneers?
Well, Coach Woods ordered the team at halftime. He said, let's play direct soccer. Keep launching the balls forward, because Baruch went to a 3-back system, so they played a high press, so the space was exploited from behind. And much credit to Dante Petrocelli. Last time he found the net was over a month ago, and he found his form here, scoring twice and adding an assist. So good job to him.
And so you'll be there. You'll be on the field.
Yeah, I will be. The full 11 is back. Keyshawn Brandt-Sharp is back from serving his suspension. With that, I think it'll be generating shots in the 20s. Get those shots in the 20s and capitalize off that. Scoring first is crucial. But for the William Patterson men's soccer team, they're undefeated in overtime. We've been practicing penalty kicks. If it comes to that, I think we'll be fully prepared, and we're going to get a good result. It all comes down to who is hungrier. Who is hungrier?
Who wants it more?
Absolutely.
Daniel?
Just like the
Vincenzo, who's your player?
I'm going to go with the defender, junior defender, Zach Perez, one of the captains on the team. Take a look at his stats from the season. 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 points. Shot percentage, about 6%. But he's been consistent with all his performances so far this season, and he has started every single game since his freshman year. Tomorrow will mark his 55th start, which is an extraordinary stat, and he's a leader by example, and a solid performance tomorrow will give the Pioneers a clean sheet and motivation to succeed.
Good luck to the Pioneers as they finish 0 then. Can we see 4-0 now? Do we expect it to be the same? What did you take away from that game? Is it going to be the same teams going into this game?
Yeah, I think it is, and what I took away was the 3 goals in that 5 minutes in that second half. What I want to see this time is to secure the game in the first half this time. That way squad rotation can take place, because if they win this game, the next game on Sunday is 12 p.m., so it's only a 24-hour difference between both games. So squad rotation, more opportunities for other kids to play that haven't seen the field all season.
Daniel? Edelman. Vincenzo, who's been your best player so
Well, I'm
far?
going to go with the senior, not in the offensive, but more in the defensive. Angela Sandelli, the goalkeeper. She's been having a phenomenal season so far. Let's take a look at the stats over here. Goals allowed per game, less than 2. 61 saves so far, with a save percentage of 75.6%, with a total of 189 shots faced. It seems like every game she's just continuing to improve. And she's had 5 clean sheets so far this season. 4 of them have came in a row. And if you look back at the video package, she made a phenomenal save in the overtime. Ball gets curled to the left. She dives to the right, parries it for an outside corner, not in front of her. So phenomenal stuff, and that is going to give the defense and the team more momentum going forward.
Daniel? Vincenzo?
Yeah, NYU did have a good season, and they beat both Stockton and Rutgers-Newark, which the Women's Pioneers team couldn't. But I think to combat what Alex said before, Pioneers have more goals. We have 48 goals compared to their 29, an average of 2.67 a game. The pressure is off because we're the 4th seed, but I think what Coach Woods have been stressing in the training session, conditioning the girls' team, the importance of covering on defense, staying with the runner. I think if they absorb the pressure and then counter from there, exploiting the defense. For me, it's going to be sophomore defender Ashley Cozy. She picked up 2 goals in the night, opening the scoring. 2 goals, 1 in each half for her. Let's take a look at the stats. 2 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. The shooting percentage a little bit below 15%. But she opened the scoring by exploiting the space. If you look back in the video package, she takes the space in front of her. She makes good opportunity from it, shoots with the left. Second half, same thing, right shot with the right foot. Both feet, 2 goals. Can't say anything better.
Daniel, to you, a player on the team, what advantages do the Pioneers have over the Bulldogs?
Well, you mentioned it already, Chris. William Patterson is hosting the game, and they are the #1 team, so they are the team to beat. But one of the biggest advantages is that they have the bragging rights. Earlier in the season, William Patterson took care of Brooklyn with a 4-0 victory, and I think it'll be the same again this weekend.
Do you think there's any particular aspect of the game the Pioneers are just simply better at than Brooklyn?
I think it's just scoring goals and playing solid defense. You know, last time they played Brooklyn, they scored 3 goals in a matter of 5 minutes. So I think if they just score a good deal of goals in the first half, and they'll just take it from there.
Who's been your most impressive player?
I'm going to take it away from the midfield, go to the forwards. Keyshawn Brant Sharp. This guy is a bulldozer against all opposing defenders. So far, he's had 2 crucial goals for us. As we look at his stats right now, 3 goals, 3 assists, 9 points, shot percentage 8.6%. Yeah, not a lot of goals, but both of them, 2 of them, were crucial. One, E-Town early on in the season, got them the overtime win, and then now also in Pennsylvania, in DeSales University, he had an assist and a goal in the game, which was just phenomenal, which they needed too. So his performance and his ability to create space for players worked for him.
Daniel, Vincenzo, who's your key player?
I'm going to go with Cameron Allen, a player that soccer runs in his family with both of his brothers playing in the MLS. So we take a look at the stats over here. He's the leading goal scorer with 10 goals, 2 assists, 22 points with a shot percentage of a little bit over 20%. And he is the second most in generating shots. He's got 49 right behind JP Gonzalez. He averages about 3 shots a game. But what I like about Cameron Allen is that he's versatile, and he's also a lefty. He can play on top, he can play on the wing, and his offensive awareness and his ability to make runs in threatening positions is going to be crucial coming up in this game.